Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And tonight, we are going to focus on the little white lies Kiss has told us over the years. I'm sure they've told us plenty, but we're going to focus on one from 43 years ago. Little white lies, like Pee-wee's little frosted white chin. Little white lies the Kiss machine, the record industry machine, Casablanca told us 43 years ago. And the reason we're talking 43 years ago is because this month, 43 years ago, the People magazine featuring Eric Carr hit the newsstands August 18th, 1980. And Eric Carr is a very integral part to this discussion because he is the little white lie. We're all familiar with the Eric Carr story. June 23rd, Eric Carr auditions for Kiss. Eric Carr, Paul Caravello at the time, was called back on June 27th for a second interview. Now, thanks to the wonderful Mass Hysteria book, we know that these in-person auditions were extremely difficult, and they were designed that way to streamline the process. Kiss was under the gun to get things going, to get a member who could not only play, but who could sing, harmonize, and had that personality you needed in the Kiss machine to do interviews. You needed that PR ability to walk and talk that Kiss image. And that's why I love the Kiss machine so much. It is not just a band, it is a professional marketing image. On July 1st, Eric Carr was notified that he would be a member of Kiss. His employment contract would take nearly a month to finalize. There was concern about there being 3 Pauls in the band. His first idea for a name, of course, was Rusty Blades. He liked the name Eric, and Carr was the first part of his real surname. So there you go. Eric Carr was born. Kiss played the Palladium on July 25th, featuring new drummer Eric Carr. And thanks to the greatest Kiss comic books ever to exist, The Prehistory, Part 3 of 3, Danny Thompson and myself grew up believing that Peter Criss played half of the Palladium show. The lights went out, and then Eric Carr came out. Decades we believed this because of this issue. And there it is, Peter Criss playing the Palladium, the lights go out, a new drummer emerges, and boom, Eric Carr. Now I know that story is fiction, so don't take that and think, oh, these comic books suck. These are the best comic books of the band to exist. I promise you, hunt these down. There's 3 of them. You will love them. July 30th, ABC Studios in New York City. Kiss films Kids Are People 2, debuting Eric Carr to an audience. I always felt bad for the kids in the audience for this show because kids are confused. They don't know who this new person is. They don't really know what's going on. And there had to be some Peter Criss fans in the audience who were just heartbroken. So, it's cool we're seeing Eric Carr debuted on a children's show, but at the same time, we're seeing a lot of hearts break, and it's kind of dark when you think about it. It's dark and fun. And then August 18th, 1980, the People magazine, featuring Ed McMahon on the cover, was released. One of the most iconic Kiss magazines I think you could have in your collection based on that cover. When I was 19, fell in love big time with Paul's jacket on this cover, and I think led a lot to my Australian love. I loved Australia anyway because of Exposed, getting Inner Sanctum on VHS, but this magazine cover really added that kind of purple Kool-Aid love of Paul Stanley. And it was in these pages that the story of Eric Carr being a stove repairman to becoming the Fox of Kiss was born. Which is totally true. He was bandless when he joined Kiss, but also is a semi-white lie of the Kiss machine and the Casablanca machine and the record industry as a whole. I'm so fascinated by the machine of the record industry. It's the have a cigar Pink Floyd thing I love. And that is the fun of the machine of Kiss. And that leads into our story tonight. And it is this. Lightning from 1979 on Casablanca Records. Casablanca center ring there. This is a promo copy. There's the little not for sale and the promo stamp on the back. 1979 Casablanca Records and Filmworks. Casablanca logo there. But looky see who the drummer is. Paul Caravello. also known as Eric Carr. Now, I owe every ounce of this video to my buddy Dean on Instagram, who posted this album. I had no idea about this album, and it fascinated the crap out of me because basically the little white lie is, yes, Eric Carr was bandless when he joined Kiss. Yes, he was repairing stoves. Yes, this band had broken up before the release of this record, but all of that information was kept secret. It was never revealed in the People magazine or Kids Are People Too or early interviews that Eric Carr appeared on a Casablanca record called Lightning. All of that was kept secret, and I think it was kept secret as part of the machine to, look at the new drummer. He is an unknown. He has never been in this industry before. Basically, it's a Rocky story of an unknown becoming famous, and it worked. But it was also a little white lie because, yes, he was jobless. Yes, he was bandless. Yes, he was repairing stoves. But he wasn't Joe Schmuckatelli from down the street. He wasn't just a random guy who had never had any glimpse of fame before. I don't know about you, but appearing on an album that is released by an actual record company, that is making it to me. Granted, the band broke up before the album was released, so it's not like making it on a grand scale, but that is success. That is making it. That is, I have done something cool in this world, and that is a little white lie that the Acoin Casablanca Kiss machine kept from us, and it's beautiful. I love it. This is not a slam video at all. This is a celebration of that machine of Kiss, and the Lightning record is a cog in that machine of Kiss that was just kept quiet. It's awesome to think that Eric Carr received checks from Casablanca, but it wasn't his first time, because sometime in 1979 he had to have received a check from Casablanca. And to me, that is magical. That is absolutely freaking cool, and I love the machine of Kiss. Thank you for hanging with us tonight and talking a little lightning with us. Little tidbit. For some reason, I don't know why, when Danny and I get nervous, we call it having lightning. Like you're at a store or you're at a restaurant and a patron is going off on a waiter. You get lightning because it kind of makes you nervous. There's a little wax night lingo for you to use in your life. Pee-wee does not have lightning tonight. She is waxing in the Wax Night basement. Thank you for hanging with us and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Wax Night basement. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon.